Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for another stream and the second part of our women's correctional facility, which is quite interesting so far, so let's get time going. Let's see if we can manage all these women together. I'm not so sure, but we'll see. We hopefully can do a good job, but I have not too much good feelings about it. Hopefully we can at least make some money and expand and expand and expand. Yeah, it says here 2, but that's not accurate. But now it says 3, so it differs quite a bit, and it's not always accurate about the viewer count. All set. Well, there we go. Let's see. This new prisoners incoming. Oh, we'll see. You guys are here, so the main people are here. Ooh, they're taking a shower with the baby. Interesting. She's kind of hungry, I guess. So we are building some women's cells, but we need more than just these cells, and that's what we're going to plan now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just for the hallway. And then let's plan, in this case, a little nursery for our little mamas and babies, because they need to eat. Quite expensive, but we'll have to do it. We'll put in a double door. And then we'll get a little nursery going. That will be fun. Let's see if that will keep these ladies happy. We have 3 in now. I don't know how many we have actually that need or have with babies. Can we see that somewhere? I don't know. Doesn't say, I guess. 28 prisoners. Ah, there's one with a baby. So you can see it by that little icon there. 1, 2. Well, we should have at least 3 because I see 3 mummies in the room, but we'll see. They're all on the phone, probably calling their husbands if they're still making some money. Let's speed up a bit. Speed 3 for now. We can handle it. Now, the thing is, we have 3 different types of prisoners, and I believe they're all still on the same schedule, and I think we need to do something about that. But before we do that, last time we had a little problem because nobody wants to follow our programs, and that's a little issue. So I'm going to fix the problem, which is quite easy actually. You just go to policy, and here we can tell them what they can do, which privileges they have. And that is all the different programs. We want them to follow all the different programs. So let's do that. Let's do that. And now we will immediately see that, well, a lot of the women are interested in kitchen safety and hygiene, which makes sense. Can we do 2 of those runs? Yes, we can. So all of a sudden, they are interested in following some of these classes. So let's make sure we give them the opportunity to do this. Conflict resolution, we can't do yet. Pharmaceutical, I think we can do that one. Now, these all cost money, but it's the best way to manage our prison and get things under control. So now they will all start to follow programs. And the interesting thing is, now that I have turned that on, it will be turned on for all new prisons I start. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you turn it on, it will be on in all the prisons that you start from now on, which is actually a good thing, I'd like to think. Let's get the utilities in here so soon we can run the chapel. Ah, they're already busy in the chapel. Very good. So what we need to do now is keep our prisoners a little bit separated so they have less interactions. And one way to do that is change their regime. We already did that for a bit, but not too much. Let's see, eating time, yard time, free time, eating. Yeah, that's good. So what I would like to do now is get these heavy guys even one step further. So like this, then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Then they need to eat. No, then we get this. Oops, wrong one. Like this. So all the different prison types will be on a different schedule. And that should prevent them interacting all the time. Of course, these can interact a little bit and these can interact a little bit. Later on, we will make this work day, but we'll still have that mission running. But in the end, this should help. They all get the same amount of sleep, so that's good. But this should keep things, at least in the eating and in the yard, a bit separate, so that they will hopefully... a bit sexist program. Well, it's also there for the men's prison, so they can also just use it. So I guess it's not that sexist. I have to say these women do make a mess. So maybe that is something that we need to get under control. And maybe we should also get things like a cleaning room and stuff like that, so that they can actually clean up their mess, because this is not good. We don't have... oh, we already have the cleaning cupboard. They can now go to work there. So let's make 10 prisoners work there. And we'll have 10 in the laundry room too. So that they should really be able to keep the prison clean. Because, well, they barely have work time now. So that's a little issue. Don't give them knives. I'm trying to not give them knives, but not sure if that's going to work. How are we looking with the grants? We can do an extra grant. This one will lead us to 100 cells. But it also will make us good money. We could also do the nutrition thing. Oh, let's do the nutrition one, because that's pretty easy. The policy is already set to low, because we have to do that for this mission. Yeah. So all we need to do now is change the regime and only give them one eating moment. Oh, we can do that pretty easy. We'll just put them on lockup during this eat moment. And now we should see this one starting to run up fairly quickly with only one time they will eat. Be nice to my prisoners. They haven't done a lot wrong yet. Probably will soon. Yeah, we now can see this one running up. It will take 2 days, then this one is done. And then later on we can do the rest. Alright, so we have the space now for a nursery. Where's my nursery? Yeah, good question. Empty room, meeting room. Nursery, there it is. Alright. It needs a serving table. Okay. So I guess the cooks will have to bring food. It needs tables and benches so that they can sit and eat, I guess. We'll put it up there and here. I'm not going to worry about spacing too much now, because there will only be a few in. And then they will need cribs and playmats. Alright, well, we have 3 cells now. But we're preparing more, so let's get this. And let's get some playmats to them. Okay, some lighting. And I guess utilities then. Okay. Well, this should work, because now they should be able to eat. That should keep these prisoners happy. And fed and stuff like that, so they won't go crazy. Oh, they'll be very creative in getting what they want and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be bothered by it for now. We'll leave it as it is. I think for now we're doing okay. It is free time, yard time, and eating time. So we can easily see now that there's only a few prisoners in here eating. There's a few in the yard. So that looks quite good, actually. They won't bump into each other all the time now. Ah, they're bringing stuff into the nursery. They can now get in with their babies and put them in the crib and use the playmats. Ah, there she goes. Put a kid on the playmat and she walks away. Okay. Well, I guess it's a way to treat your kid. No judging here. Alright, this is up. There's lighting now, so they can actually see their kid. There she goes. Alright, let's hope this keeps them happy. 70 more hours until we can change the schedule again. They have to have at least 6 hours of free time a day, which is kind of not so good because I want them to do some more work. Oh well, we can house 28 more prisoners. Yes, I know. We could get a few more in for the heavier ones. Oh, we are already taking them in. Ah, very good. So we're getting 13 more prisoners in. I think after that we should close this, because we don't want too many of these heavy inmates. 13 more, then we'll have 18. So then we'll have some... Oh, we all went all the way up there. Then we have some room to spare for more if we really need to. And I think it's also time, when most of them are asleep, to do a little tunnel search. This one is starving and injured. Well, she could get some food here, I believe. Do we need another cook? We have 3 already. They should be able to bring food in here. We have an infirmary, so she could be healed, I think. I'm not sure why she's not being brought to the infirmary. Or maybe she's just getting hurt because she's starving. That could also be the case. Escort her to the infirmary. Maybe that's a good one. I don't know if it works, but we'll see. Yeah, there she goes. I think she's really starving, so... Yeah, she is, actually. She just needs to eat. Eating will take some time now, I guess. Yeah, it will take some time before they eat. I don't think she'll make it, but we'll see. Well, at least that will be creating some space for another prisoner. We have the spiritual guidance up now. One already passed. Oh, that's good. Some already passed the kitchen hygiene. Did I put workers in the kitchen? 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see, because if we take the regime... Oh, they can work before they eat, so then they can work, prepare their own meals, and then continue onward. And we need an extra parole office, because we have a lot of prisoners up for parole. But they can't reach it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that should be the extra ones. Let's assign a guard in here to keep the parole officers safe. And this should help get everybody in. We have... Do we have a visiting room already? Oh yeah, okay, so that's good. Imagine an ugly woman coming out of the dark. Oops, yeah, there's a tunnel. We need to remove the tunnel. This is an issue and we're slowly running out of money. There they go. Let's do the tunnel search now. Let's see if we can find it. Well, they do want to escape apparently because they did. Whoa. They've been busy. Costing me money as well. I don't like that. Alright, let's dismantle a few objects, because then we can get some export money for these objects. Basically the trees, so that's nice. And then they're not in the way if we want to build something. Alright, so they're removing the tunnels. We get new prisoners in. We should be making some extra money. I don't know why anybody would escape, but... Well, I guess if they have a handsome fellow like me sitting at home, I would want to escape, but that could be the only reason, I think. Alright, this is 1/3 on. We need to produce license plates. And we need to do education. Okay. So they're both going to be an issue because we have no space for it. So we'll have to build some space. Let's see. Let's do some planning. Which one can get us the most money first? We don't need to keep a lot of room here. So if we do this, we can use this room for the production of goods. And this is not too big. No, I think she would stay in prison if she could. Let's increase our bank loan slightly because we get a better rating with the bank, and then later on we can loan a lot more money. Oh, you get wifey's view. I'm very interested to see what she has to say about it. I think she got her nail kit out today to do her nails again, so I'm not sure if she'll be here, but we'll see. Alright, let's see. Let's try and build a manufacturing facility and start producing a few license plates. Well, these fulfilled their need to some religion. Let's see their needs. They need literature and they need luxuries. So we could work on a library and a store. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is big enough for either one. 4 by 4. We could make a store out of this. And then they can buy some goods. Alright, let's see. Let's build a storefront, because that's what they need in here. We'll build a shop front here and here. Then some shelves. And a big table. Because that's what we need in here. Alright. Then we have a shop. And they can get some money this way. And they'll be more happy because they can have more luxury goods. And we can put work in here. Are we guessing colors? I'm going with red and green. I don't know. Hopefully we can find out at a certain point and she'll tell us. I don't know about green. I've not seen her wear green often, I think. Probably going to be a little bit of a darker color. So then it would be dark green or dark blue or maybe very dark red. Interesting, interesting. I'm not sure. I think we had our extra prisoners in. And I don't want to fill up the maximum capacity one, the maximum security one, because I want to keep some space in there. So we'll do it like this now. We have prisoners unable to be assigned a cell. There are no free cells. Oh, we need more of these special prison cells then. Alright, so now we're building a shop here, but basically we need this space for the extra cells. Alright, well. I know what to do. Let's get rid of the shop and turn this into extra cells, because otherwise we'll get a better, worse reputation, and that's not good. Family cell, I don't know. Just have to put this away. We have to get this door out, I guess. Or can, oh, we can leave it in. Okay. Needs to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to take the door out, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have to put a prison cell in here. Dismantle. And then what I'm going to do is do the quick build option. Custom clone. We'll just clone this cell. And we're going to put it in here 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put in the jail door at the right spot. Then we have to continue the utilities a bit. I'm going to do it like this and then attach it like this, and that should be it. Okay, very good. At least then we have enough cells for all the women with a child. And we have space for it here too, so that should work. Oh, they didn't really start that much here. How many workmen do we have? 12. Okay. Well, we are a small prison. We do make some money now, so that should be okay. Ooh, they're angry here. Searching the prisoners. I wonder if we have enough guards to keep this under control. I definitely need a few extra. Let's get one extra in there too. Let's get one in the kitchen. I don't think they'll misbehave in the nursery. Oh, she turned God. No, I don't think she turned goth, but there is a possibility that she just does that because she works with her hands, with sign language, of course. And if you take too bright colors and stuff, it might distract too much from actually what she's saying with her hands. So that might probably be the case why she takes very dark colors that don't attract that much attention. Do you get visit checks on your prison? Well, all the visitors have to go through a metal detector. I have the option to build a visitor door on the outside that visitors can use so they can get in. But I don't like to do that. So what I do is I build a metal detector here so either all the prisoners and all the visitors get through. You can't really check the visitors. But if they give something metal to one of the prisoners and he walks out, the alarm goes off. And that's why I post a guard here. He can immediately take him away. And later on, once we get dogs, I will put a dog in here and that can sniff out everything. And I will also put a dog in visitation. Visits from the government. Not really regularly, but there are events that will tell you that a government is coming for a visit. And we'll see if your prison is good enough. But there's not like anything that's controlling you unless your prison is out of control. So when my finances get out of control or there's just too many debts and stuff happening, then they might come and shut down the prison. But it's not really like they come and visit and I get a rating or I get some extra funding or whatever. That's not the case. Would be nice though if you had a functioning prison that you could earn a little bit of extra money by getting a nice rating. That would be a good thing actually. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. Alright, we have this small room here. What I would like to do now is put in a staff door. Put in a light. And let's turn this into a small storage. I've done that in a few different prisons where I trial run. And it could actually work. Is it big enough? Is it big enough? Is it big enough? I'm not sure. Yeah. So just turning small leftover areas into storages. And that could mean that we can get rid of this very big storage. Because this is a valuable piece of space that we're not using very efficiently. No, you don't have to do the things that you're suggesting. So that's a good thing. Somebody's still starving, although there was food here, so they could have eaten. And we're almost done with the low quality meal thing. Tomorrow we'll be done, and then we can up it to 2 meals again, so that will be better. Now I'm really hoping that they'll fix these prisons soon. So that this one can now be used. So the prisoner that did not have a space can now go in here and actually have a space. So that's good. There she goes, actually. And that should also give her the option to get eating once food is delivered there. Won't you need to store space as you grow safe expenditure? Well, I don't really make money on the store. Prisoners, you can see that if you click a prisoner, we should be able to see how much money it still has. I think it will show once we build the store. And they can buy some goods there and stay more happy. Of course, happy prisoners means that they don't riot so much and stuff. So that's what it's going to work for. But it won't really work in saving me money or something like that. So I am going to build a store at a certain point. Just not right now, because we had to house these prisoners first. But it won't, in that case, save me a lot of money. It could save me some money on... what do you call it? The prison happiness, because the prisoners will be happy. I think we can get rid of this room too, because we're not using it. We don't really need a holding cell. So let's dismantle this. Not the lights, of course. I want to keep the lights. But let's just dismantle this and give this room a whole other purpose. And they wanted a library because they wanted literacy. So let's get library shelves and sorting desks in here. And I guess we have to get rid of this shield door, because that's not really what we want in there. So let's go ahead. Let's get sorting desks and library shelves. Now I think the amount of sorting desks will tell us how many people can work here. But maybe I don't want too many in here. I'm not sure. We'll do it like this. This should be fine. And I think we should now be able to put prisoners in here. Yeah. So old books from all over the place will come to here. They will sort them out. There they come, the old books. And this should help literacy, which should also help education, but I'm not 100% sure about that. And once the literacy goes up, that need will go down, of course. Now we can see there's a hygiene need now, food, bowels, but that's because it's end of sleep time. Let's do another tunnel search quickly, by the way. So those will soon be relieved as soon as they wake up, and they will take a shower and stuff like that. So there are needs now, but it's not too bad. Let's focus on these. And then we should see shortly, once it's time for them to wake up, that they will take a shower and things like that, and then everything should be fine. What's a bit interesting, and I'm just realizing it now, is that if we take a look at deployment, we can see that the medium security prisoners actually have better cells than the minimal security prisoners. And they don't seem to be bothered by it, which is good. So let's take a look at the needs again. We can now see that a lot of them are taking showers. And that's immediately taking away the hygiene needs. So that's how this works. Ew, our prisoners are filthy. That's true, because this section is still sleeping and this section is still sleeping. But once these are done, that need will be taken away. So that won't be that much of a problem soon. It is right now, but that's okay. We have a library up. Hopefully it can get functional soon. Alright, now this is going to be the workshop. What I would like to do is get a metal detector in there to spot any tools that they might get in or out. So let's get a functional metal detector there. We need to check the power supply first, though. We might need to add some capacitors to it soon, because this machinery in the workshop will definitely use some power. All right, there we go. Let's go set this up to be the workshop. I always like to pause it now, so I have a bit of time to actually arrange everything. It will need tables to put all the stuff on. So let's do so. And then we need workshop saws and presses. We can fit 2 next to each other. So we could do like 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to start with 3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, like this. And then hopefully we can later get extra machines. But we have to save a bit of money in case we might need it at a certain point. All right, let's put in some lighting. That's it. How are the utilities running? Perfect. So now they will all be attached to the power line. That should be good. And then we can start working on some goodies that we can sell, and the exports will get us some money. And that's a nice way to make a little bit additional money. We only have 6 qualified prisoners, so we'll only put in those 6. We can run a program though. The workshop safety induction will be led by our foreman. No equipment. Well, let's reschedule the program. There is equipment now. And now they can all get in and they can learn to work in the machine shop, which I think is quite nice. So let's get them in. She's starving. Then you should not be in here. Please go away. Why is she here? And why is all this blood there? Oh, that's because she is starving. Deaths. We have a death. What's that? Killed for being a snitch. Yeah, then maybe you should not be a snitch. What's your screws to prisoners ratio? How many screws I have compared to prisoners? I'm very sorry. I guess I have no clue what you mean by that. Ah, we do need some extra power here. We have 2 of these already. Ah, interesting. Let's put 2 extra in there just to make sure that nothing happens. Crew! Ah. What's your crew to prisoner ratio? Well, we have 25 guards for almost 80 prisoners. And for the rest, we have 12 workers, 25 guards, 12 staff, but that's 4 cooks, 4 janitors, 2 gardeners, and 2 doctors, and some administrators that we need. I don't think it's that bad. And we can always get rid of the building crew if we want to. We can't be building, of course, but that might save some money. But it's like 25, 37, 49, 54 crew. So we have more prisoners than people working in our prison. But we could do better if we increase with another block, but not really having the money for that now. The good thing is, the meal thing is over. Let's get to the regime. And let's give them an extra moment to eat, so that will help make them happy and healthy. And as soon as these 2 are over, which is a little over a day, especially this one, we can up the meals and up the meal quality. And that should help get this grant in. Now we should slowly start to be producing license plates, which should also help get another grant in. And that should get us the money to hopefully expand our prison a bit again. But yeah, crew makes a lot more sense. I was already thinking about what crews would have to do with the prisoners. But yeah, that's it. Alright, these are going back to their cells. Did the number change already? Still 18 maximum security prisoners. Okay. You have room for 3 more prisoners. 2 in minimum, 2 and 1 in medium. That's okay. Maybe we should improve the yard a little bit. Put in things like a dumbbell rack. Maybe a weight. Oh no, that's only for the gym. Tire apparatus. Let's spend a little bit of money on this. Just so that they stay a little bit more happy. How big's the yard? I can't really see. Well, let's put bleachers in there anyway. We'll probably build a indoor space for the yard. Well, not really indoor. Okay, see you again in 15 minutes. Take your time. If there's anything that's more important, that light is not on, then gaming, then it should be done immediately. Gaming is not that important. Let's put the lights in there like that. Ah, we had a parole hearing. That went well, apparently. I think we should soon do a little shakedown. in one of the sections, just to make sure that we can get rid of all the contraband and stuff. I think that might be a good one. They always manage to bring a lot of stuff in, and they can still stroll these areas. And as long as they can get close to the fences, I believe there's like 8 or 10 squares that can be used for people from the outside to throw stuff in that they can pick up. So it would be helpful if we could build an extra perimeter, but I think that's quite costly right now. What does it cost, a fence? 3 per square, so that's quite costly. Although it might solve a lot of our issues. Let's see. What does it cost, actually? It doesn't cost that much. If we just do it like this, then that could solve a lot of our problems with getting nasty stuff into the prison. I'm going to do it. This will help get a lot of stuff out. A lot of the goodies that we don't want in here. Alright, that's it. Now we'll have way less problems with stuff being thrown in the prison that prisoners might use. Alright, let's do a little shakedown in minimal security. They're all in bed now, they're all asleep, so they won't be that much bothered. And we already found 3 cell phones. 18, 19, 20 cell phones, so that means that they're all thrown over and put in. So yeah, it's good that we do some sort of a shakedown and get rid of some stuff, because this is only minimal security. Oh, we found tunnels as well. I guess we had a teeny tiny contraband issue. Well, at least no more dope for these ladies. Now, some of them will be angry because they got rid of their stuff. Now, we have an issue with solitary cells because we need more. Now, in the deployment, we told them that all the solitary cells are for use only to those from the right thing. But I think if we change this, they can now be used for everybody, and then we could get the cycle through. Because as long as they are awaiting solitary cell, they will get angry. So if they can all be put into their solitary cells for like the 2 hours that they need to be in there, which is not that long, we might fix that issue quicker. And of course, to all of you watching, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to, feel free to chat. Nobody's going to bite you. Roadhog and Kevin are very nice people. If you want to ask me anything or give me tips, feel free to do so. And of course, if not, just feel free to look around. I hope you enjoy it. But a big thanks for being here and taking the time to spend it on this Sunday evening with me. Alright, most of them are now in solitary. Only 2 are awaiting, so that went well. And the prison is actually quite calm. Now we have room for 6 prisoners with a kid. We have 4 in, so it's a bit tight. Maybe I'm kind of hoping we could get more room for it. Alright, this seems to be done. Hopefully no workers are caught in here, because then we'll have to free them. No. Okay, very good. This is very nice. That should solve a lot of our issues. Ooh, a fire. Oh boy, we did not put in a sprinkler. Alright, let's do the emergency services. They cost me only 100. Okay. Well, let's bring in the fire service then. Let's get time rolling. I want them to come in. There they are. Let's wait until they stop here and then... Perfect. You guys get in here and put out the fire. You guys stop right here and start putting out the fire. And then we'll have to do repairs as well. You guys also get in here. Oh boy. I knew I made a mistake when I turned on events. Let's speed up a bit because I want the firemen to get there. Yes, there they are. All right, very good, very good. So the next thing will be putting a sprinkler system in the kitchen, because usually fire starts in the kitchen. They are actually doing a good job putting out the fire. Let's put some of these a bit forward so they can extinguish this fire too. There it is. Is there still a fire? They sure like to keep spraying. Okay, fire appears to be over. That doesn't need repairs. Need to build the wall again. Okay. Well, these can go again. Anything else got damaged? Not apparently. Alright, so we might need to do some foundation work in here. So let's go check. No. Okay, very good. Flooring then. Let's put in some white tiles. It's a kitchen anyway. Oh, that's saving you a lot of money, I guess. Alright, you need a cooker, a fridge, a tall fridge, and a sink. And it's not done right now. That's an issue. But we'll get it fixed. And let's not forget to put in the sprinklers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll have to put in the utilities. Well, at least you got to watch a fire. So that should be interesting. Let's go to speed 2 now. It did also destroy the... no, it didn't destroy the power lines, of course. Okay. So all we need is to fix everything up. And that should make... Oh, it requires electricity. That's one of the issues the game has. So here you can clearly see it. The electricity normally flows through all, but now it doesn't. So what we have to do is this. And put it in like this, so then the electricity will work again. Otherwise it won't, which is a bit weird, but it's okay. We can solve it like this. And yeah, serving table. Tired. Well, looks like all the cookers and stuff are fine again. I wonder why the kitchen sign is a bit weird. It should be in the middle if it's not completely functional. Ah, those places were no longer assigned to be the kitchen. And now they are. Very good. Well, let's fix it up. Get those sprinklers installed. That should do the trick. Well, that could have gone way worse than it actually did. So I'm not too complaining about it. I think we did okay. Oh, it was interesting. Okay, next step. We have a common room. We have a nursery now. I think next step should try and get a few more prisoners in again. Yeah, I think that should be it. Or we should get some extra machines in, maybe. That could also work. No, we'll do it like this for now. I think we need to get extra cells here, but we have to take it a bit slow. What we could do is just copy this little section with 7 cells and the solitary, place it right here, and then just keep expanding it all the time as we go along, as we have some money. Not sure if we can pay for all of this, but I think we can. And we should be getting in... No. Yeah, no prisoners arriving. So we're not getting in any new prisoners. Nobody's getting out yet on parole or release. So yeah, this is a tough prison. I've played the jungle map. If you want to make good money, play the jungle map, because there's so many trees on the map. You can make a whole lot of money just by cutting down those trees and putting in the export zone and exporting them. So that might be a little tip. Sorry about that. That was a little cough. Let's see. Can they still grab stuff? Yeah, I think they can still grab stuff here. Let's search this prisoner. And there was another one here. Yeah. Let's search this prisoner. I was kind of hoping they could not grab any more stuff this far out, but it appears that they can. I think this one also grabbed something, so we'll have them searched. See, he found something. Maybe this was already laying there. That's also a possibility, of course, but well, searching a few of those prisoners immediately strips away the contraband. Trees do grow back if you don't take the roots out. So I believe somewhere here, I don't remember where it was, we have not taken the roots out. No, I can't find it anymore, so apparently they're gone. But they can grow back. And of course we can plant our own trees if we want to in the forestry. Farm field, vegetable. We can do forestry if we want, but we have to unlock it, I guess. And we can plant trees if we want to. Cost money, of course, but... Alright, incoming call. The prisoner's demands for more free time have been indulged for long enough, so you can feel free to change the schedule again as you wish. Very good. And the food budget experiment is over and the results are inconclusive. You are free to set your food policies back to whatever you wish. Alright, that's good, because now we want to serve 3 high-quality meals a day. So let's change this into eating time. And set the policy to high-quality food. This will take a lot more money, but we will get the grant money at a certain point. And prisoners will be more happy, so that's good. And we can now also tell them to do some more work, because they don't need all that free time anymore. So let's do it like this. This doubles the amount of work hours. Let's go to programs. Let's reschedule them all. That's better. Well, kitchen safety is going okay. Drug treatment's going okay. So some actually do get out of drugs. Parole hearing, not so well, but okay. About a third is good with the spiritual guidance. Well, there is some... You'll get them fat. I get them well fed with high quality food. That's a difference. Now this one is starving and there's food laying there, so don't be so stupid and just eat food. Alright, so we have 18,000. What to do with our money? I think we need to really expand the prison capacity, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it. Let's go to quick build, custom, so we can select an area to build. We'll select this area just as it is. No, I'm just going to do this area. Because maybe we want to build a bigger cell block here, I'm not sure. And let's start with this little block. And maybe we can even do another one next to it. No, we can't because of the overwall, but we can do it here and then it should be able to... I'm not sure. Let's just wait. We'll do this little piece first. At least we'll have 4 extra cells then. That's good. And I think I want medium security prisoners in here, because they bring in more money than the minimal security, but they are still quite manageable. We haven't produced any license plates yet. Are they not working in here? It appears they're not really doing anything in here all the time. We did set up the the workers workshop safety one. We can even do 2. Maybe that helps. We'll see. Well, it's the middle of the night now. We did a shakedown of minimal security not so long ago. Let's do that now, but then with medium security, so that at least all the cells get checked. While our new section is built. Let's just extend this power line. That should be fine. And we should extend the water. Let's just extend it like this. And this, so they have water. Okay. Well, they're finding stuff here, although it's over quite quickly, actually. I was not expecting that. Are they too worried about it? No, not actually. I think we can also do maximum now straight away. That will be interesting, because then we have everything checked. Found a cell phone already, of course. Scissors. Welcome back, Kevin. We missed you. Nice that you're back. You missed something. We had a fire in the kitchen. Now installed a kitchen sprinkler. Because it was an issue. Now, I have once read, this one appears not to be working. Alright, let's dump this one and build a new one, because this one is clearly not functioning as it's supposed to. And then we're not getting the meals out that we need to get out. Hey, wifey, this is the women's prison. We got a fire in the kitchen. Well, a lot of the women were interested in the kitchen safety protocol work, or what is it, program. So, I guess they really need it to have a safe kitchen with sprinklers. Yeah, of course I told them. They had to wonder why I could stay on so long on Friday evening, so... Got another page there, very nice. Alright, we can put in the cooker. That should help. Prepare more meals. Alright, serve 3 high variety, high quantity meals for 2 days. I thought we had set up 3 meals. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have. So why is that one not working? High quality, high quantity. That's also good. So I guess we have to expand this time a bit. And maybe then it works. I'm not sure. Because right now it's not running up, and it should be, so that's a little issue. Oh, this one has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the issue. Okay, well, I'm going to change that out by doing it like this. Eat time, and they then get a little bit of free time again. Now it should work. Just made a little mistakey there. Yeah, Kevin, that were the exact words. You remembered correctly. Oh boy. Alright, let's do a little guard response here. We need more guards at the scene, because there's a fight going on. I guess they killed a snitch. Yes, they did. Oh well. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, now it's finally working. Good, that's fixed. We can see some people in the workshop now. That's good. But they're not really producing anything because he's busy with the teaching. Hopefully soon they can start to produce some goods. That will be nice. I did put people to work here, yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. The chief. One of the spiritual leaders we bring in for our religious programs has been riling up the inmates with all kinds of hateful speech. They have been fired, but the prisoners will take some time to cool down. Okay, so some prisoners are pissed because we now have fired one of the religious leaders. Okay, interesting. Interesting change. That's why I married you. Alright, so we get 3 more prisoners in, so apparently a few were released. Oh, somebody died, that's true. We are low on cash, but hopefully we can fix that at a certain point. We still need to work on education. And, ooh, these cells are done now. I can set these like this, and then we have the extra cells up and running. Very good. Requires electricity. I thought we already put that in. Oh, because this is not inside, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, then the next step should probably be... Let me see. Oh, we don't have the money for it. I think I'm going to borrow some money soon. Because we need more money. A lot more money. We also have to give it some time, of course, every now and then. We're trying to go quite fast. It's day 16 of our prison, so... have to be a little bit careful. I have another idea. Let's take in more maximum security prisoners. Oops. So that we make more money. Let's just fill out the entire wing. Maybe should get a few extra guards, but they'll be fine. Well, didn't Roadhog say that he picked green for the nail polish? So that's good. Alright, so we have a working prison, but we have no money. Guess I should have started with a bit more. Oh, you'll have plenty of time tomorrow, don't worry about it. We'll do it like this for a bit. So that at least those cells can start to work. Yes, you might be streaming it. Who knows? I don't think so, but we can all hope for it. Right, let's open this door because apparently they want to get out. I guess we should dismantle this door and put in a normal door because there's no guards to open it for them. And this will just hamper their ability to get through. Oh, there's fighting going on again. And it should be fixed. Well, there's a fight every now and then, but it is quite okay. Let's go to reform. Alright, our reoffending rate is now 51%. So for every 2 prisoners we release, 1 will come back. It's not too good, but it's also not too bad. I mean, I've seen this up to 17 plenty of times. So... it should be getting lower, but that's a work in progress. Prisoner Reform Award and a reoffending fine. Oh, that's not good. Luckily, our 11 maximum security prisoners will come in 8 hours, so that will bring in a lot of money. Compared to how much we have. But those reoffending fines can really hurt you. So you need to hope sometimes that they do behave outside the prison and things will go well. This one is unconscious, but it's being healed by the doctor, I hope. This one has an unknown reputation, should be in lockdown or solitary. One is awaiting it, okay. Ah, we still have a tunnel that we need to fix. Right there. Now, once these are in bed, we're going to do a tunnel search. Because I want to see if there's more tunnels. My hubby won't let me. That's not true. You can stream if you want to. I might finally attract some viewers. So yeah, that could be the thing. Maybe I should let you stream. Do I have people working in the library? Yeah. So they have a lot of work time. It just feels like they're not really using it that much. Okay, we'll see. Let them work harder so they are too tired to dig tunnels. Well, these are all women. They're supposed to work hard. They know what it is. I mean, some of them are even mothers, so they work like 24/7 when you're a mother, so I don't think that's going to work. Mothers are used to working 24/7, so wearing them out won't be the best idea. Alright, I think that now that these cells have power, they should be able to be used. 3 medium security prisoners only coming in. I don't think these will be used right now. Guess we have to put a hallway in front of it. We can't just do it as a cell. But I'm not sure. I think so. Alright, a little over a day to go. And then we get 15,000 for this grant. So that'll be good. But that's all the good news we have right now. Let's go to speed 4 for a bit, as long as we can manage our prison. I'm still thinking that a lot of these are not really functioning. I don't see prisoners actually going to work. Let's go to the policy again. They can work, they can educate, and they can do their well-being. So they can do all. Interesting, because I don't see... Let's focus a bit on it so that we can see whether they go to work or not. Some go to their program, that's good. Guess most of them are not interested in working or something like that. Or maybe that's just a women prison thing, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that. Maybe the women can't work or something like that. Which would have been a big waste of all those work facilities. Let's get a few extra guards now that we have extra prisoners in our prison. It almost looks like a Dutch prison. Oh, she's looking forward to our holiday a lot. Guess it feels like I'm still doing something wrong somewhere that they're not really going to work. Ah, we did not set the prison labor things. And the mail. And they can all go to visitation. I just made a few mistakes here. I had to click this all on. Now they can work. Let's see. Yeah, there are all the prisoners. Now they're finally working. Ah, hey. And we have visitors actually coming in to visit the people. This should make them more happy. Should have a good impact on their needs. And by having them working, that should help with the reoffending rate to lower it eventually. So we still had to turn that on. Okay. Well, forgot a bit about it. We have 25,000 now, so we got some money. Oh, that's good. We also have a bit more fighting going on every now and then. I think we should do some things for the guards. I think we need to get the armory and maybe some body armor soon. Oh, and we still need to research education to get actually the education up. Let's do that too. It's costing me money, but that's okay. Let's get a little... Oh, we don't need another guard response. Okay. Let's get 2 more guards, an extra cook, and an extra doctor, now that we have some extra money. I think that's for the best, just to keep everybody under control. Let's go whack 1 speed, because we're going quite fast right now. You don't have any gardens. Beautify it. Well, this is all outdoors, but I want to make it all indoors eventually because that's more safe. So I'm not going to put gardens in plants and stuff like there. I would like to get a nicer yard, and I would like to do some farming with them soon. But for now, I want more prisoners in because that's a way to make more money. So we're going to do a little bit of a quick build piece again. And we're going to do this piece. Just like this, we'll add it to this one. And then those cells should be able to be used, I think. So let's try this. This should give us extra cells. And let's go to water. Let's run some water through here. All right. Welcome back. Give them flowers in their cells. Yeah, why not? I think we should give them flowers in their cells. I could also give them all a poster from me, of me in their cells. Maybe they'll keep them in and prevent them from trying to escape. I don't know. Let's do a tunnel search everywhere. Well, I have to say we're not finding that much stuff now, so that already looks a bit better. I like that. And we found 1 tunnel. Where is it? Where's the tunnel? Is it in this section? Yeah, there it is. Okay. No tunnels here then, I guess? No. Perfect. Let's remove them. I chose dark pink. Can pink be dark? Interesting. Alright, so we still have 15,000. We're building this now, so maybe we can soon expand this little extra section by doing this. Or we should just add extra cell first. No, I think we can do this. That should really help out in making sure that we have extra cells. Let's try and do so. And at the same time keep deployment as we had it. So like this. I don't want any maximum security prisoners in there. Light pink like lollipop, dark pink like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know because I've never seen dark pink, I guess. Pinkish. Well, I don't really mind whatever nail polish you want to use as long as it's not glow in the dark, because then I probably won't be able to sleep at night. Whoa, what did one of the babies do? Oh, look at her. Keep your baby still. That's not good. Why do they carry the kids to the toilet and sit on it? Is she pregnant again? Oh no, that's her ass. Okay. Oh boy, that's way too graphic. I'm going to zoom out now. I don't want to see that. Okay, let's continue. There's another notebook page. Getting them all again. Already had them once, but when you delete the game from your computer, it doesn't remember. Or maybe I have to log in into my Paradox account. I don't know. You don't have a cell. That's your problem. Then you should have behaved. So now, yes, we have too many maximum security prisoners now. We'll have to wait until a few are released. Almost getting this grant in, though. Very much looking forward to it. I think your guards are getting their own perks. I'm not talking about that. Ah, we got the grant. Perfect. We got another 15,000. Let's do this one because we can reach 100. Or we already reached it, so that's good. Governmental security ratings, reoffending rate, reform prisoners. Maybe we should do this one. That will slowly tick up anyway. We're already at 6%. Let's change the regime. This should be lockup. So no more eating there. They should have an extra hour of work time. They should have the extra hour of free time back here and eat right here. All right, so now the schedule is good. 2 eat moments. We can give them good variety of food. That's fine. We now have 74,000. So we actually have some money to spare. That's what I like. Let's do another piece of quick build. But then just this. Oh, we can even do the solitary ones to it, I think. I think we can do it like this, and then it will be the same size as the canteen. Yes, okay, very good. So we'll add this to it then. And then we finally get a bigger prison. Need to work on the water, though. So let's extend this one. All right, that means more prisoners. Very good. Do you mean despair or disappear? It makes a hole in your fence, then some women will disappear. Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I've gave them pictures of me, so they won't disappear. Oh, we saw the alarm go off there, but you didn't find anything. Then you search her again. I think we need guard doggies soon to find all the narcotics, because that's what the guard doggies can do. And we also need an armory. So let's build a wall. Yeah, this should be the size. Let's build a foundation here, just like this. Then we'll give it an entrance up here. I guess we need to work on the fence. So let's do it like this. And demolish this piece of fencing. And then we can get guard dogs and armed guards. That'll be good. So think of pairs. I'm not thinking of pairs. I'm not sure if we can actually still feed all of our prisoners because they all still use this small canteen. I'm not sure that we cook enough meals all the time. Maybe we need more cooking equipment or something like that. I think we're still getting there, but it's barely. So let's expand the kitchen area a bit. Let's not waste too much money, so we're not going to do it all the way up straight. But this should be it. And then let's demolish the wall right there so that it has an entrance. But we only have 12 workers, so this is going to take a while. Oh boy. I guess I'm kind of glad that I don't really follow the chat at this point. So I'll keep focusing on the game. I guess something happened here. Anybody want to enlighten me? Let's get 5 extra guards. So we have plenty of guards to do all the jobs. We still have too many prisoners, which is weird, because how can we have too many prisoners? And another person died. That's an overdose. Alright, well, that's making space, so that's good. Ah, we don't have too many prisoners. Okay. We have 99 out of 106. I was reading it the other way around. Okay, very good. Although you should not OD, that's not good. Alright, they're going to make the kitchen bigger, they're building extra cells, and they're going to build the area for the guard dogs and the armory. Very nice. We need guard towers. Well, they won't function inside, so in these areas they won't function. We could build one in here, but they're 4,000 a piece, and do you provide hygiene products for the monthly red flags? No, we don't have a shop yet. That's one of the things I'm going to do later, to build them a shop so that they can actually buy some goods. But not right now. Might build a shop next to this or something like that. That could work. Maybe we can build a shop here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to keep 4 walking space. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. So how long is this? 12. Alright, so what we can do is use this area for a shop later on. But I'm already doing 3 building projects at the same time, so I'm going to wait a bit until some of these are done. But then we'll build a shop here where they can get all the products that they want. I mean, we can already see some of those stashed in here. Shop goods. So then they should get their stuff. Oh boy. Something's happening. Oh, they found a weapon. Maybe we should do a guard in some of these areas just to make sure that they don't do all those bad things in there. That might actually work. Make sure that those areas are safe. And we still have enough guards available for other duties, so that's okay. Deployment. Now this gets switched out to what I want it to be all the time, so let's do this again. Hope they can fix this quickly, as well as the others that they're building. Ah, this room is done. Perfect. Now let's go check. We can't build the kennel yet, but it needs to be 5 by 5. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a wall. So this should be the armory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like this. And then we put a staff door in here so nobody else can get in. And then we have an armory soon and a kennel as soon as we've researched the dogs. Let's put the utilities in here. All right. No wonder why they are unhappy. Well, they're not unhappy, actually. The danger level is very low. We just have a lot of prisoners that can't reach their cell. They're on the wrong side of the fence. How stupid can they be? All right. We'll send somebody in here to bulldoze this fence. We'll let them hurry. And then we'll rebuild it because they're all asleep then. So they won't be running out picking up stuff. But these need to get to their cell and they're caught in between the fences. Why are these prisoners not so smart? I don't know. Somebody already coming to fix it? Not yet. Oh boy. Oh well, this area almost is done. Still have some money to spare, so that's good. Why is none of my staff going there? What if we put him close? Will he do it? Yeah, okay. So now the prisoners can go back. So yeah, there they go. And all we need to do now is close this up again while everybody is either eating or in bed. Let's hurry up. All right, another problem solved. Could you be shut down for that on the European Court of Justice? Oh, you probably can. Oh boy, what's happening now? Subsidence of the land that destroyed a section of the outer wall. We have to repair it immediately. What's this? A recent high-profile gang case has implicated one of our minimum security prisoners as a high-ranking gang leader. They've remained under the radar, but now everybody knows who they are. Okay. Alright, the outer wall is destroyed. That's a problem. Ooh, not just the outer wall. Alright. Let's bang up so nobody can get out. Then we'll have to redo a bit of the foundation here. Well, just these parts then. Okay. Is this the only piece? Usually not. So I'm going to unpause because everybody's going to be put into their cells anyway. And let's find more places where things might be broken. Now this is a particularly not so nice event because it happens every now and then. It will just break down walls no matter how strong they are. And you just have to find them and repair them, and that might take some time, of course. Now everybody is in bang up, so everybody has to stay in their cells, which they're usually not that fond of. So I guess I'm going to speed things up here a bit. So to make sure everything should be fine soon. There they come with the tools, I hope. And then, well, they're all asleep now, so we can end the bang up so they won't get too mad. And hopefully it's fixed before they all wake up. Let's use this time to do a tunnel search. There we are. Alright, so at least the outer wall is fixed. And the foundations are fixed, so that's good. We need an extra medical bed again in here. Alright, well that one's not too hard to fix this time. I've seen it way worse. Ooh, somebody got the jail keys. Good, we found those. Otherwise escape would have been quite easy. And tunnel search done. No tunnels found. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Okay. Let's go do some research on guard dogs. As well as body armor. It's quite expensive. But the guards will like it very much. Let's put our armory in place. So all you need is a table, some lockers, and the amount of lockers decides how many guards you can have. So we'll start with 5 and 1 or 2 weapon racks so that they can catch a weapon. And that's it. Then we can have armed guards. Women gang, long live equal rights. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They should have equal rights and they should be entitled to their own gang. Ah, we get in a few more prisoners. Very good. How many? Hopefully not too... Ooh, that's quite a good number. So that means extra money. I like that. Okay, well that looks good. Just checking all the new prisoners. Ah, this area is also almost done now. Let's build a piece of wall here. And let's get rid of this wall. And then we can really expand everything. I'll wait until it's all done and then we expand everything in here. How are we doing with the power up here? That's still good, so we can just attach that to the power. Another unconscious prisoner. They tend to be quite violent, those maximum security prisoners. It's good that we separate them as much as we can from the other prisoners, but we might even need to step that up and put them in a whole other section of this lot. Alright, let's do one more so that they have lighting in there. Is the kennel done? No, not yet. Okay. So now it's time to build a foundation here for the shop. Let's give it a door. And then we can soon open the shop. We did not produce any license plates yet, but we are producing the blank plates already. And once these are done, they can be put on this machines and then they can create the license plates. And that could get us the money that we want. So we're getting closer to producing license plates and making some export money. So that would be actually good. This one is working, so that's good. We finally have somebody working. Let me check the programs, because there could be programs that nobody's interested in. How many parole prisoners do we have? 2 prisoners are up for parole. Alright, because all these programs cost money. So if you can, and you don't need like 6 parole programs, just stop a few. Because that saves money. If you have like spiritual guidance and nobody's interested anymore, then don't run it, because it's a waste of money. Programs right now actually cost us 1,500, so that's quite a bit of money. These are really costing me issues, these maximum security prisoners. I think we should get the whole max wing and put it somewhere in here and then create their whole own section with only stuff for them. That might fix the issue, but that's going to cost a lot of money if we want to do that. And we don't have that kind of money right now. Alright, I want in at least 2 extra cookers. 2 extra fridges. And 2 sinks, so that they can do a better job with the work. We just have to extend the water here then. Okay, very good. This should make us able to feed more prisoners. We can now build the kennel. So we can actually have some guard dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kennels. Should be giving them some food. I think we can go for 6 dogs. Great, by the way. That's better. Let's set up the shop. 1 down, yes. Okay, room. Shop, 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 shop. There's the shop. Alright, shop front. We can do shop fronts on this side. 1 and 2. Or even 3 if we want to. They need a table in here, I believe. Oh, maybe we can do the table in between. Yes, alright, very good. And then some shop shelves. Alright, there we go. Let's continue. As soon as it's done, we'll put a guard in there. And now they have a shop, so they can get the goods that they want. I guess that's a good one. They'll be happy that they can take all of that. I guess they're busy now here for the floor and stuff. Yes. Let's put in some extra lighting. And I guess an extra sprinkler. Or 2, just to make sure. And then we can expand this to, if we want to, extra serving table. So they can get some extra food quickly. One extra set of tables and benches. We still have to set this to be the kitchen and the cafeteria, by the way. So don't forget that. If you build all this, go to your room screen and tell it to be the canteen as well, because otherwise it won't be. And you will still have a problem. Now this is also the kitchen, and now they can start to use this equipment. Otherwise they won't. So there we go. We can now cook more meals at the same time, which is good. Don't forget the gang leader. Put him in solitary. Yeah, but it doesn't say who the gang leader is, as far as I know. We could try and find it if we go to the prisoners, because gang members usually have something like this. So they have either a strange face. Yeah, this is a gang member, but I don't know if it's the leader. There's another gang member. There are quite a few gang members, actually. So this one is here. It's also a gang member. I don't know. Who's the... gang fight... expert fighter and a gang member. Okay. Well, we have quite a few gang members, actually, but I don't know who's boss. Well, I don't think I can put them all into... I can put them in solitary for 24 hours, but that's it. So... oh, we could do that. They'll probably piss him off. Go into solitary for a full day. Well, what we could do is... where is it? Policy, I guess. Yeah. We can set the punishments to be a bit higher. So if you attack staff, you won't go into solitary for 2 hours. You go into solitary for 8 hours. Serious injury, you get into solitary for 6 hours. Murder gets you into solitary for 12 hours. Maybe that will keep them from doing that. I don't know. I'm not sure if this actually works, but we'll see. In real life, I'm not really a fan of extra punishment because it doesn't work. But we can do it right now. That's okay. So there we go. Oh, but this is only for these. Ah, so match this one with minimal security. Match this one with minimal security. We have to match them all with minimal security. So then all the prisoners get the same treatment. Alright. Yeah, so this is working. Now, hopefully, with the bigger punishments, they'll behave a bit more. He's too much of a nice guy. I can be. I'm not saying I'm always, but I can be, yeah. Alright, let's try and squeeze in a few extra medical beds, I think. We have too many people in the facilities here anyway, so that's not good. You're a liberal at heart. I wouldn't call myself a liberal. Because quite a lot of liberals are not that good with science. I'm more of a science guy, and if science tells us that punishing them harder makes them reoffend many, many more times than just finding other ways to punish them, then I think we should do that, because that's the smart way. Why are you out here? Oh boy, why are prisoners so stupid? Alright, let's put in a fence gate so that at least a staff member can open it. Or we should do a guard's gate, so only the guard can open it. And then we can get this prisoner out. Ah, we found another notebook page. Well, I guess I would run a pretty strict prison because getting some rhythm and stuff like that is proven to be worth it. But I would run a fair prison, I would say. I think with our almost 120 prisoners, we might need a few extra staff. In some areas. Ooh, we have escapes. Ah, we have another tunnel. Alright, let's get rid of the tunnel. And let's hope not too many escape. Let's immediately do a tunnel search everywhere. We have searched for tunnels a few times. Well, the argument behind having the death penalty is that because of having the death penalty, a lot of people won't do the crimes that they do, so that should lower crime rates. And that's the same with like the 3 strikes program you had in the US. And just if you set the prison sentences high enough, then people will be scared into not doing those criminal things. And we know that those things are not true. They're actually false arguments. It doesn't work like that. So somebody that is robbing you in the street is not thinking about whether he can get 5 years in prison, 10 years in prison, or 15 years in prison. And it doesn't lower any amount of crime rate. So it's useless. And it does raise the reoffend rate because you take people so much freedom and so much of their life away that the chance that they will fall back is increasingly bigger than when you find other forms of punishment. And of course it's always a tough one because there has to be a balance between protecting society and things like that. So that we punish a murderer and give him a long sentence actually makes sense because we have to protect society. But from a pickpocketer, you can put a pickpocketer in jail for 3 years, but that's not really protecting society, and we're creating a worse criminal. So that's not the best way to solve the problem for society. And of course, first of all, we need to accept that there's always people that will break the rules, no matter what. So there will be crime. But there are better ways to solve it than just get higher and bigger punishments. And that's not to say that there should not be any life sentences or whatever, but that should be case dependent and should really be thought over. But it's really easy to just shout, especially for politicians, to just shout that we need to have stricter punishments and things like that. That's really easy, but it's usually not part of the solution. Well, it's always easy to point a finger at our government. I'm just really glad I'm not in a position like them to make decisions because they can't make anybody happy. And we think they're all so corrupt. But usually, especially in a country like the Netherlands, that's not really so the case. Of course, there is corruption that's everywhere. But you also see that in things like family businesses, where a son gets the director's job and not somebody who's working in the company who might have better credentials and have done a better job. That's just how it works. And it is a form of corruption. So and of course, I mean, a democracy is not the best system, but then I just look at all the other systems and I think, well, maybe it's the least worst system, and I'm glad I live in a democracy. Well, usually when I get a white shirt after a few weeks or months, the white color isn't so white anymore, it always turns yellow, so maybe that's because of all the crimes I do, I don't know. Let's see, we have visitors on site, staff members are exhausted, but that's their problem. We still have to produce license plate. We were on our way, but not really working right now. Do we already have more eligible people to work here? Yes, we have. Okay, so that's good. We have more people that can work here. I think we should stop one of the programs, because it's taking up too much work time. So then he's giving the program and they're not really working. Oh boy. Why are all these women so violent? They're not angry with me. There's no real danger, but they just keep attacking each other all the time. It's time for guard dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deployment. I will deploy 1 in visitation. And I guess 1 in the canteen, because that's where they're all go, so then they can sniff them out. And we're also going to do narcotic searches. Oh boy. Well, the European Parliament has very little power, actually. It's the European Council that makes all the decisions, and the European Council is just all the foreign ministers from all these 27 countries part of the European Union. So that is quite democratic. And of course, all the nations still have the democratic systems that they have had for years, which are maybe not the system you want to see, but I'm quite happy with them. I mean, I would not want to be in a system like the American system, which is totally undemocratic. That's what propaganda does to you. Yeah, I think so. I'm paid by the states, don't you know that? I'm just one of them. The World Economic Forum pays me. Haven't received the payment yet, but yeah, they are. Why was this prisoner... Who was it? I don't remember who was it. This searches cell. She was in the armory. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, she didn't take anything. That's good. Still doing a narcotic search. Ah, we finally found something. So the minimal security prisoners are actually behaving. They don't have that much stuff. I like it. That's good. 3 deaths again, yeah. I wish I could just close the prison for all these prisoners, but apparently we can't. What we can do though, let's go to the regime. I'm going to lock up these maximum security prisoners a bit more. They're just misbehaving all the time. Let's put them a bit more in lockup. At least 2 times. Hopefully that helps. 4 deaths today. Oh, now they're stabbing them all here as well. Let's get a guard response here. I think we should search this prisoner. Where are my guards? Come on, guards. Ah, there they come. Very good. Right, let's hold. Let's do the guard response right here, so that they wake them up. There we go. Perfect. Fight her. Oh boy, she's strong. She just killed all my guards. Finally, she's unconscious. Oh boy, this whole prison is not going so well. Let's get a few extra guards. And they're all getting in here again. Alright, let's dismantle this piece. Make sure that all the guard prisoners go to their cells soon. And then we should settle difference by playing rock, paper, scissors. I'm not good at that, so I'll always lose. Maybe that's not the best idea. Alright, well, things are cleaned up here. That's good. I'm going to do a different approach. We'll make a fence gate right here. Or right here. So that people can get in from the outside, but not from the inside. And then we'll close this up as soon as everybody is in bed. So there's nobody out here anymore. There's prisoners here. Alright, there's nobody in this section. There's nobody in this section. There's nobody in this section. So now is the time to close this up. And then nobody can get in and out anymore. At the same time, we'll get one extra dog. Oh, we need extra janitors, by the way. And then we're going to do a narcotics search in the medium security prison area. Alright, fence is now completed, so it's now emptied out, so nobody is going out there again. Put a minefield down. Yeah, maybe. If that would work and we had option to build mines, we could. I don't think we can build mines. We can build a pink flamingo, but I'm not sure that will stop them. Well, we have some areas of the prison that seem to be in good order, like the library shelf. If we go to their needs, we can see that the literature rate is very much down. They still want luxuries. We have the shop, but we did not put anybody in there yet. So let's start working on that so that they can get their luxuries. There's room for 8 people. We should put a guard in there. And then people can start buying their luxuries. That should make them more happy. Yes, I am. Put me in control over 106 women, and I turn into a horrible person. Very sorry about it. Alright, maybe we should expand this bit again. Could be something. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. Custom clone. Let's just try and get more prisoners in. We're not functional now, right now, so let's just get more prisoners so they can fight even more. Why not? I have to put the utilities in. Like this. Have to put some water in. Like this. And then we can house even more prisoners. 10% achieved reformed status, so that means 10 prisoners. That's good. We should work on the classroom too, by the way. Let's wait until we see how much money this is going to cost us, and then we can start to build the classroom. We now have 8 prisoners up for parole, so I'm going to add 2 more for the parole hearing. Because that could make the difference into keeping that number at an acceptable rate. Okay, new prisoners incoming. That one had scissors on her while she came in. Okay, interesting. Guess it's time to build a classroom. Should not be too big. And I think we also need a training room to train our staff to deal with these violent prisoners. So we're going to build both here. A training room and a classroom. I think that's good. The top coat nail polish is coming on now. So what did you have to sand it first and then put the ground layer on and now the top coat is going on? A Clear protector polish? What are you talking about? How do you know all that? Yeah, we're still busy with these. Okay. Ah, he's preparing his lesson. Very nice. These are probably up for no good. Where are they going? Ah, here. Okay. Another death here. Of course. Well, I hope the visitors won't mind that there's a few dead laying around. We'll clean it up shortly. You owe me a beer. Well, I'm married too, but yeah, I don't know these things because I don't want to know. There's things I want to know, and there's things I don't want to know. Those things I don't want to know. Alright, we have rooms. Let's give one the staff door for the training, and one a double door for the classroom. There we go. Well, guys, at least I'm having a lot of fun again. Mostly thanks to you for giving me such a nice time streaming. So thanks a lot. I'm not gone, by the way, so this is not the end speech, but I would just like to say that. And of course, keep in mind that I'll be here again Wednesday. But after that, we'll be on holiday for a week. So no streaming next Friday, Sunday, and Wednesday. And then afterwards, maybe I'll be back on Friday when we get back, but I'm not sure. Oh, I always do that. What do you think about this? Yes, dear. I love it, dear. Yes, dear. And then everything is fine. Works every time. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to expand my workforce with 2. So things should go a little bit faster. That would be good. They're already building this section again. Probably have to, yes, tell them that this is medium security. I don't want other prisoners in there. We still have 6 too many maximum capacity prisoners. So that might be something to address soon too. That's true, Kevin. Well, I'm not going to comment on colors and stuff like that, or it should be a color that really makes you look very, very bad, but otherwise it's all fine with me. Usually I just ask a question like, how do you feel in it, or do you like it, or do you enjoy it? And if the answer is yes, then fine, you should get it. Alright, this all appears to be okay. There's no issues here. These prisoners are quite quiet, so that's nice. All the kids are asleep. True, having wifey here is making sure that we have a lot of fun, so that's a very good thing. Let's keep her around. Would be nice if I could deliver some of the fun, but that's just too hard for me. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 solitary cells, 12 solitary cells. We have 3 in solitary and 4 awaiting. So yeah, that's not good. I think if we have the money, I'm going to build a whole new section of prison for the maximum security prisoners with their own cafeteria, their own yard and stuff, so that they don't have to go anywhere else. Maybe that's a way to keep them out. Or maybe we should buy this zone, but apparently can't buy a zone yet. We have to unlock it first. And it's really, really expensive and we don't have money for it. But that would be good if we could put it on the other side so that they will be out of sight. At least what I'm going to do is in transfer tell them to no longer take any maximum security prisoners in, because we can't give them a good place. We're already booked full, and I want to create some space in case prisoners turn extra hostile. We do make some money now all the time, so that's working out. We created a few license plates. Yay! Very nice. Let's export them and let's make some money on them. 66%. So we should soon get this grant, I hope. Finally. And that is actually helpful if we can get that. Should put 2 guards in there to keep this area clear. Oh, this guy's doing this all by himself. Maybe you should get a few friends to help him out. What are they all doing? All right, let's do a tunnel search, by the way. Everybody's still asleep. Let's finish a tunnel search quickly. See if we can get rid of some of the tunnels. Guess that will be good. They found a tunnel. Very good. Can't find them early enough. Let's get rid of it. And of course, guys, if you have any games that might suit me for when I get back from holiday, either to start a series about or do streaming, please keep them coming. I've taken a little bit of a look at the Wild West Dynasty game. So far, it looks interesting, but I haven't had enough time to actually take a very good look at it and see if it's really something that I want to do. But it looked interesting, so thanks for the tip. I've written it down so I can check it again when we're on holiday. But feel free to keep the suggestions coming. I've been doing a little bit of looking around and like to find a few good city builders. I believe there's one with the ancient Greeks coming in a while, which could be interesting. Oh yeah, you do. You always mean what you say. Early prisoner release reward. That's nice. Do Pharaoh. Oh, I will do Pharaoh. No problem. But I have to get into it a bit. It's been a long time since I played games like that. But I will do Pharaoh. Might be one of the things I start to do a YouTube series about after Foundation. At least it's on the list. But of course, people can still suggest things like I wrote in my post. And We'll see after the holiday what people have suggested and what I can do. But that could be the one. Yeah, true, but she's not there when I record those episodes, so... But I think if I get a few hours into it, then at least I know the basics, I know the controls, and then we should be able to build a nice town. And of course, if I do the series about it, I have to record one a week. And that gives me a whole other week to just try it and get further in the game and then record another episode and things like that. So that should be fine. Not too worried about it. Alright, another section of the prison done. So we can get in a few medium security prisoners again. That's nice. We have this section almost done. Oops, there's fighting going on. Should we get a guard response? I think so. Let's get some guards out there to help out. There they come. Very good. As we will build a training room and a classroom. Let's start with the classroom and the training room. Very good. All right. First, the classroom. It needs a school desk. Here we have a school desk. I always like to put in a chalkboard because that's just fun. And then we need school desks. Let's just do a whole row so we can help out quite a few prisoners. The more that can go to school at the same time, the better it is, I guess. So this should be a classroom. And then now we get our training room up. Let's get the utilities through so that they have power. Let's get time going again. Alright, this also needs an office desk. We need a lot of chairs for them to sit in. Now we can't train that many staff at the same time because they only be training after everybody is asleep. So we'll do it something like this. And then we need special equipment like the rat trap, the first aid kit, and the grit bin. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, another landslide. Oh, come on. There we go. This piece of wall again. Did I already place the grit bin, by the way? Because otherwise we'll have to return soon. Yeah, okay, that's done. Okay, here we go. Let's put everybody into their cells so that no longer will be an issue. Then we can work on this. Right, that gets fixed. That gets fixed. Well, this will take some time, but it will get fixed. Everything is okay here. There should be a section coming up here. Yeah, but that's the outer wall, so that's not too much of a problem. Because the prisoners can't reach that. And this is all still standing up. So that's okay. So let's speed up. Pretty interesting that the prisoners in the infirmary can just run out if they want to. But they won't. That's good. Okay, wifey. Nice of you that you were here. Should have built a more stable ground. Yeah, I guess so, but... guess that didn't work out. Thank you for the follow, Ginger Ninja 051. That's really nice. I like it. And I'm glad you enjoyed this enough to give me a follow. So thanks a lot. Alright, let's fix this wall. I think we should hurry this up because otherwise we'll be in trouble. Because now all the prisoners are in their cells because I told them to be. But they won't like it. So let's get working on this straight away. So that we can get them out of their cells again. Hi Ginger, how are you doing? Thanks wifey, sleep well. I guess this is almost done now, so the foundation should be okay. There it is, perfect. Alright, so the walls are closed again. Let's stop. And now we can build a wall here. We can put in the medical beds again. And then most of the issues are gone. That's good. I'm glad we fixed it in time. There's my maximum security prisoners. Still too many. Still 34. We need to get going with that soon. Alright, then establishing the training room now. That's nice. And produce 30 license plate. That's going to take some time. Bye-bye, wifey. I'll see you around. So how are you, Ginger? And how are you with Prison Architect? You have the game. Can you give me some tips? How many builders do I have? Well, I can go over my complete staff. Right now I have 15 builders. Because we're doing it room by room because we don't have that much money. So the more builders we have, the more money we have to pay them. So that's not good. 45 guards with 120 prisoners. But we have quite a few maximum security ones. So we really need these. And for the rest, I have 5 cooks, 6 janitors, 2 gardeners, 3 doctors, and some of the staff in the offices, of course. So this is the whole staff that we have. Not too many builders, but they do the trick and they get things done quite nicely. Grant payment complete. That's because of the license plates. That's perfect. So we got some extra money from the license plates. Carpentry apprentice, governmental security ratings. Oh, we could get this one easily. All we need is 2 armed guards. Let me show you. Because we need to set up a patrol with 2 armed guards and 2 doggies. So what we do is we create a patrol. We already have one. We assign 2 guard dogs and 2 armed guards. And just watch the thing here. And then it should be over quite quickly. Just 1 more guard dog needs to be available. And we should have plenty. Ah, we need 1 extra dog. Okay, there we are. And then we should get 15,000. Ooh, they can hear tunnels. We should get a tunnel search soon. I guess my dogs are quite tired because they're not really coming in. Ah, yeah, they're tired. Alright, grant complete. Perfect. Maximum security implementation. Yeah, we're going to do that later. How is the reform rate? 48%. So we are now a little below 50%, but we should still do better. What should we go for? I need to think about this, so we're not going to do another grant. I'm going to do another tunnel search because they hear tunnels, so we should find them. And I'm going to get rid of the armed guards because right now we don't need them and they cost quite a bit of money. So let's fire the armed guards and let's get the dog handlers out of the place here. We don't need them on patrol. They need to be searching for tunnels right now. You can see here all the flags. That's where they hear noises. So that's where they try to find things. How's your day been? Well, my day has been fine. I had a great day. Lots of fun and a good time with my kid. And got to spend some time on one of my hobbies. So that was really nice. How has your day been? Do you play other games? Yeah, I play quite a variety of games. A lot of city builders. Many different games. Actually, if you go... if you just take a look at my streams before, you will see games like Land of the Vikings. What was the other game that we recently did? I already don't remember. How can it be? Well, I'm into this game right now. That's probably why. But we did... Oh, Surviving the Aftermath we did. I play Foundation, Ostriv, Medieval Dynasty, Kingdoms Reborn, Victoria 3. So lots of different games. If you know a great game that I could be streaming or doing a series about on YouTube, please let me know. So are you a gamer? Do you play a lot of games? Or maybe do some streaming yourself, or... Very curious now. You have no free cell for this prisoner. Ah, probably true. Ah, I think we have more prisoners with a baby. Yeah, we need more cells for babies. That's it. Okay, so let's do a little quick build. Because we have functional cells for the babies. Let's do it like this. Yes, and then rotate them. Then we can just place it right here. Then we'll have extra cells for the babies. You subbed to my YouTube. Thank you very much. So you already found that one. Oh, that's good. Do I want these right here? I think so. Or maybe not. I have an idea. Let's just do it like this. And build it on this side. And then we can still grow the nursery. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, like this. Well, thanks so much for subscribing on my YouTube. That's a big help. It's totally free and it helps me a lot. So thanks. I really appreciate it. And of course, I hope you do enjoy my videos there. Let's get some water to these places. And then we'll have another batch of good cells for the pregnant ladies. Or no, they're not pregnant anymore. For the ladies with kids. I have to be precise in my words. Alright, we have a classroom and we have a training room. So let's set up programs for that. The Foundation Education Program. Only 8 are interested, so most of them don't want to go to school, apparently. Gotta go. Okay, well, I hope to see you another time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. I hope you have a great week. And we'll see you another time. Take care. Stay healthy. And see you around. Alright, let's do fire safety training and first aid training. And I also would like to do tasers. But we have to find them, or research them first. Because then our guards will have tasers and I'll be back in about 15. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'll be there then, because I'm already here 2 hours and 15 minutes. But hopefully we see you soon, and otherwise I'll be here again Wednesday for another stream. But thanks for stopping by for now, and maybe we see you soon, and otherwise it'll be another day. Let's check the needs of our prisoners. Luxury needs is slowly going down, so some of them get to go to the shop every now and then and get some goods. Literature is good. Spirituality, okay. I think we could do better. Could we do an extra spiritual program? Or can we just do 1? We can do 2. I think that's good. Freedom, yeah. You're in a prison. Of course you'll have a need for freedom. I'm not able to fix that. Family is an issue. We have visitation, but it's probably not big enough. Hygiene, exercise, but that's not too much of a problem. I think what I'm going to do again is place a few extra phones. And also place a few phones up here in the cafeteria, but that's maybe not the best spot. I'll place them here so that they can use a phone in there too. I don't know if that still works. It used to work earlier on. You put it in the cafeteria, and as soon as they are done eating, they will use the phone while staying in that space. But maybe that doesn't work anymore, but it used to work earlier on. Could also place a few phones in the yard. Or in the common room. Maybe we can do more in the common room, because I do see them using them all the time. Maybe if more prisoners can use it, then they'll be more happy. Yeah, this looks good. The nursery is okay, but we might need to expand it though. Well, I have to say, things have calmed a little bit in the prison. We had a few fights shortly after each other, quite a few deaths, but I think right now it's settled a bit. which is nice. I'm not sure why it's settled. Maybe because we provide more programs to them and stuff like that, but I'm not 100% sure. It is nice, though, that it's settled a bit. And apparently we're doing something right. 42 prisoners say they are well treated. Well, that might help. Still have too many prisoners, though. For the maximum security section. Ah, they're all buying stuff here now. Very good. That should tend to their luxury needs. Yeah, we're going to slowly see this go down. Family needs okay. Some need to sleep. Well, then they just need to go to bed. Is it almost bedtime for some? No, it's the middle of the day. Well, some of them are tired. They just need to go to bed. And we have money for some extra machines that can make us some extra money. Let's just do so. And make sure that we make as much money as we can. Yeah, we have the power for it. Can we put in more prisoners now? Not really. Should use as many spaces as possible so they get the work opportunity. We can see if we go to... no. Here. The average punishment grade is quite okay. The average reform grade, work experience is not so high, so they need to work more. Security grade is actually positive, which is good. I like that. The health grade is not so good. Ooh, and we have another fight on our hands. Just telling them that they were better behaving, and now they do this. It's always these maximum security prisoners, so... Interesting. Reoffend rate still 48%. Yeah, I think so. It's when they are really behaving that I should be worried. But we do get some more money in every now and then, so we could slowly start to work on a special section for them, I guess. Or we could start to work on closing off our prison so that everything is inside and they don't get out all the time. Alright, we now have more spaces for the prisoners with a kid. So that should work. I don't think we can easily see how many parent prisoners we have. I mean, there's no real way to just easily see it. Oh, welcome back, Ginger. You're back fast. Nice. So we can get to talk with you a bit. So, how much gaming experience do you have? Do you game a lot, or just like to watch streams, or... You have a lot of experience with this game. Maybe you can give me some tips. Alright, so... Oh boy. This guy is quite mad. Oh, we can hear a lot of screaming. Sounds interesting. I think we should do... Ah, you're playing a lot of games. You're not the best at this. Well, I'm not the best at this either, so... You're here to try and learn from the best. You're in the wrong place. I do have a lot of fun with this game, though. And I think one of the good things about this game is it's not easy to... Or maybe not even possible to build a perfect prison where nothing happens. Even if you build the prison where everything is separated and stuff like that, fights and things will still happen. It's just how you manage it and how you deal with it and get everything in order so that you can still make money and have a positive impact, I guess. Ah, a lot of Fortnite. Well, I'm not really that much into shooters myself. They're too fast for me and I don't like all the bloodshed, but that's nice. Ah, look at this. They're doing a training here. That's cool. First aid training. Hopefully some of them get that training done soon. So that we How are we doing with tasers? Tasers are approved. Okay. Oh, then we need to do the rollout, of course. Alright, let's do that. Let's spend the money on it. I need tasers. No, that's the most fun thing about us all being humans, that we all like different things, and sometimes we have things in common and sometimes not, but that's very nice. Okay, that looks good. $47,000. There's still room for more grants. I think we should get into some basic farming, because that can provide us with the food that we need, and that makes cooking cheaper. And I think it's a good thing to keep the prisoners busy. I think we should find a nice corner of land and then start using that for farming. Now, this will all be prison cells. This could also be used for other stuff. Oh, maybe we can do it up here for a bit. So what I would like to do is build a piece of wall here. Like this. Then we'll do some fencing right there. And then we get rid of this piece of fence. And then we can start to farm here a bit. That's fun. I like to have some fencing and stuff. Rocket League. Alright, sounds nice. What you have to do in Rocket League. I don't know if I really know that. Well, I'm not good with names, so maybe if you tell me what the game's all about, I think, oh, that game, but who knows. Alright, they're all going to run this way. Hopefully build this fence. They're already building the wall here. Very good. And there we go. Alright, so we need a vegetable allotment, a fruit orchard, and a farming field. Very nice. Oh, and we also need the pantry. So let's get farming unlocked so that we can really do some farming. The vegetable allotment. I think we should do it quite big so that we can house a lot of prisoners in there. 10 by 17. Oh, that should be nice. It needs a shed. The fruit orchard. It should be 9 wide, I think, because the trees will be 3 by 3. Alright, so we'll do it like this. And a farming field. Okay. Well, they need sheds on all of them. So let's go to objects. Where's the shed? Here we have a shed. Okay. Oh, there's actually a door in the shed. Nice. 1. 2. 3 sheds. I believe the shed needs water. Yes. So we need to get it some water. Oh, I can't see the sheds yet. Alright, well. I have an idea. Let's just do it like this. That should almost do it. Then they have water. Yes. Yeah, CNC rules, yeah. Yeah, we could also put down a forest, but if we do this, we can grow our own food. And that will also make it so that we can make some money on it. The problem is that they can also do bad things with all these vegetables, but we'll see about it. We have to set it all up first, of course. I think we need to hire a farm worker, by the way, that can actually teach them and do the right things. Plant 5 type of crops in each room. Okay, there we go. Blocked. Ah, we still need to get farming first. Well, what I would like to do is wall off this area so not all prisoners can get in. Let's get rid of this tree. Let's dump it. And we need a door in here. Maybe just a door right here. Yeah, I think there will be a lot of drinks for everybody once they get this done. But we'll see. Maybe we can put in guards that will check everything all the time. I believe if we can set the guards to patrol that all the time. So continuous planting, type of crop, continuous fertilizer. Farm search frequency. We'll search the farm daily. And we're searching everything. So every day everybody gets searched. Maybe that should be the trick. Maybe that should be the trick. Alright, there we go. They're now really fencing it off. I think we should add a metal detector there too, just to make sure that they don't take any of the tools out. So let's get a metal detector in there. And now we can start to set things up as soon as we have farming researched. 3 hours to go. Okay. Well, in 3 hours we can set up our first farms. I think we also need a pantry room to store all the goods. Can we see how big that has to be? No, but it needs to be surrounded by walls. Okay. Well, then we'll build a foundation here and we'll just build a little pantry here. Let's make it big, so that we have plenty of space in the pantry. Cool, I like it. We have another death. Why not? Oh boy. I guess some of these prisoners are really not so nice. We do have 18 reformed prisoners, which is actually quite good. But our prison is still a bit overcrowded. Well, we're doing better and better, I think. And of course, when I say that, things happen. Free time, work time, yard, programs, free time. Well, I guess these women prisoners really know what they want, as a way to put it, so we'll see. I think the pantry is almost done, or at least the building that we're going to put it in, but we still have to wait until the research is done. Ah, almost there. Let's get into farming. Alright. Is it done? No, not yet. Alright, let's plant some stuff then. Here we go. Carrot plants. Okay. Why can't I put the carrot plants in here? Oh, of course, we need to get dirt. Because the dirt is actually what makes the ground be usable. Just to check it, see... No, yeah, we can plant the carrots right here. Okay, that's good. Maybe we should do an outdoor sprinkler system. So they don't have to water all the plants. That could be something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, this should help out quite a lot, actually. Not going to do one there because that's no use. We have to wait until they're all in. Alright, now we should be able to plant the stuff that we want. So we want carrots in here. I guess like this. Then we want potatoes. I mean, we are, after all, almost a Dutch prison, so we really need potatoes. And we need some cabbages. Well, that's to do a lot of planting. Do you like sports? Well, I like cycling a lot. That's one of the sports I enjoy mostly, I guess. Oh, this is going to be tough with all the trees. And for the rest, I'm not really that much into sports, I think. Do you like sports a lot? Are you really into all kind of sports? Or let's also get an orange tree, why not? And then let's get some barley. Let's get some wheat. And corn. And that's it, I guess. So we'll do a little bit of extra barley. All right, fine. We can also get a drip pipe in here. Oh, not anymore. Okay, that's fine. Well, this should be interesting. We now get a lot of farming going on here. Let's put in prisoners. I think we should deploy guards here for the searches and stuff. Let's get a few extra. Very nice. So now we have a big farm here. Oh, you do football. Very nice. All my brothers did football. Well, I also played football for like 3 weeks when I was 5. And then I decided that it was not going to be for me. But that's nice. And no, I'm not from America. I'm Dutch too, just like Roadhog. Where are you from? Alright, the sprinklers are getting into position. Which is good, because now I can see where to put the water pipes. And then all the sprinklers can use the water that's provided from there, so that we don't have to water the plants all the time. That's nice. You're English. Very nice. Just like Kevin. Sort of. I think we should get 2 or 3 farmers working here, by the way, because we have a lot of fields. Maybe we should assign 1 farmer to each field if we can, but I don't think we can assign farmers to a certain area. Prioritize an area. Yeah, like this. Okay. Nice. Well, then the farmers should be doing quite a bit of the planting. Policy. I think there's also a policy about fertilizer. I think we should use high quality fertilizer for the best plants. It's time for another shakedown in maximum security, because they're an annoyance to me, so I'm going to annoy them. Let's take all the stuff that I have. Yeah, if you listen carefully, sometimes you can hear him bark. But he can't help it, so we don't laugh at it. Alright, there we go. That was maximum security shakedown. Not too much happening there. Oh, and please don't make any cat sounds, because that will drive him crazy. Alright, let's make the pantry so that we can store all our goods. Enclosed indoors. Well, that happened. I guess we now need shelves in here. Let's get a lot of shelves to store all our food. Okay, let's put in some lights. It's starting to look like quite a nice farming zone, and they're really planting everything already, so that's good. Should get some growth soon. You really had a rough time. Yeah, I get that. Well, I'm trying to grow a lot of food because if we take a look at the... where is it? I think it is right here, actually. No, it's not. It's in payment, I think. Oh boy, finance. Yeah, there it is. We now spend over 3,000 on prison food, so if we can save some money there, that would be very good. Alright, they're digging tunnels apparently. But I can't find them yet. Ah, they found a tunnel. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is, a small tunnel. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to find. I wanted to find the big tunnel. Well, at least we can get rid of it, so that's something. Very nice. Well, Ginger, I have to say, I'm really glad you found the channel. I'm really glad that you're here. It's very nice to have you here talking with us. So thanks a lot for that. I hope we can have a lot more fun times while streaming. No more tunnels found. They were digging tunnels here apparently because they heard sounds, but did not happen much. Ah, they're using the fertilizer. And now at the end of each day they should be searching all the prisoners, so that's good. There, the pantry has lights. Still good with the power. 12 prisoners up for parole. I guess we should get more parole going again. But that's okay, we saved money on it for a while. You need seismic sensors. I don't know if I can get those. Would be good. Fancy desk, wooden stool, windows. Yeah, that's it. Alright, the search is going on now. Apparently it's the end of the day. We have 4 deaths again. I would think by all the kills that we get all the time, that quite a few prisoners... We should not have so many... Alright, let's do another complete tunnel search because they keep hearing all the sounds. Alright, they're searching all the plants, trying to find contraband. Behave, Roadhog, you're a moderator. Found another tunnel, but it's still a small tunnel again. Oh, it's fine. Just laughing with you. But as much fun as it is, we're going to wrap this up a bit because I do need to go to bed soon too. I think we did quite okay on the prison. It looks really nice. We're doing a good job. Let's do a shakedown in medium security at the same time while we're busy. So it's taking more and more shape. And I'm not sure if we're going to continue this soon after I get back from holiday or not. We'll see. But it's fun and I enjoy it. And of course, I enjoyed a great time with the chat. So thank you all very much for being here. Thank you for spending time. And thank you for being such a great support. I enjoy it very, very much. I'm very grateful for everybody watching, everybody talking in chat. For the new follower, thank you, Ginger. And I hope to see you all soon again on Wednesday for another stream. Don't forget to check out my YouTube videos once every weekday at 6 p.m. Central European Time. There will be a new video out. And if you have any suggestions or things like that, just comment on a video or send me a message in the Discord. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And girls, of course. Bye-bye.